From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Wednesday, June 10th, 2015. Silver is trading at $16.20 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,191 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $233. Antiwar.com reports the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights has reported that a key Syrian army base in the Daraa province has fallen to the U.S.-backed Free Syrian Army rebel faction, whose Southern Front group has been fighting out of the neighboring Jordan. Issam al-Rayes, the spokesman for the Free Syrian Army, claimed that the base was taken after a 6-hour battle and that 67 Syrian soldiers were slain in the fighting. 11 Free Syrian Army fighters were also reported killed in the raid, which routed the Brigade 52 site. This is the latest in a series of major losses by the Syrian military nationwide, with recent losses in Idlib province to al-Qaeda forces and losses in Palmyra to the Islamic State. With losses across the nation, Syria's government has less and less territory remaining. The base marks a rare victory for the U.S.-backed rebels in Syria, who control only a handful of villages around Daraa, depending on the Jordanian support for control over the border region. Al-Qaeda also has a significant presence in the area, but thus far has avoided direct fighting with them. For over 35 years, Roberts & Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and permanently removed the minimum purchase order for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 850-478-5270 or online at rrbi.co. UPI reports a federal appeals court on Tuesday upheld a strict anti-abortion law in Texas that will close all but 7 abortion providers in the state. A 3-judge panel in the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals in New Orleans ruled to uphold the 2013 Texas law, which requires that abortion clinics meet the standards of outpatient surgical centers. Under the law, abortion facilities must include minimum sizes for rooms and doorways and meet other structural and ventilation system requirements. Doctors must also have admitting privileges at local hospitals. In response to a lawsuit brought by 3 abortion clinics, a federal judge in Austin, Texas, ruled in August that the surgical center regulation is unconstitutional because it would restrict too many women's access to abortion. Amy Hagstrom Miller, head of Whole Woman's Health in McAllen, Texas, an abortion provider and plaintiff in the case, said many women opt for methods that can be used at home if they don't have easy access to a clinic. Supporters of the surgical center requirement argue it protects women's health. The Fifth Circuit Court ruled in favor of the Texas law, except where it applies to Whole Women's Health, which is located in the Rio Grande Valley, about 200 miles from the nearest legal abortion center under the law. The Center for Reproductive Rights, which represented the plaintiffs in the lawsuit, said it intends to appeal the ruling. Coinbase is a simple and secure online Bitcoin wallet for sending, receiving, and storing Bitcoin. Coinbase also allows you to buy and sell Bitcoin using a bank account or use their tools to accept Bitcoin as a merchant. Opening a wallet is quick and easy, and for merchants, there are no transaction fees on the first $1 million worth of transactions. To date, Coinbase has more than 1 million consumer wallets and is trusted by over 25,000 merchants, including Overstock.com, Khan Academy, Reddit, and of course, FPP. Get started at coinbase.fppradio.com. Reuters reports Arkansas must recognize as lawful some 500 same-sex marriages that were performed during a 6-day window in May 2014. The marriages have been in legal limbo since the Arkansas Supreme Court halted same-sex marriages less than a week after they began in order to hear the state's appeal. A lower court had ruled that the state's ban on same-sex marriage violated the Equal Protection Clause of the Arkansas and U.S. constitutions. The state subsequently refused to accept joint tax returns for same-sex couples who had wed and declined to enroll spouses of gay and lesbian government employees in the state health insurance programs. The Arkansas Supreme Court has yet to decide the matter. Some of its justices have complained that their colleagues are avoiding the issue in hopes that the U.S. Supreme Court will relieve them of any political fallout with its expected ruling on the issue later this month. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.